Hey YouTube, Novastar here again, and today I'm bringing you another Vanguard deck profile. Now this deck has sold probably by the time this video is uploaded. I got it as a part of a trade, and then I don't like the clan, so there's nothing wrong with the clan and nothing wrong with the deck. It's quite strong, but I personally don't like it just because, I don't know, I'd just rather use other clans. But it's a nice deck, so I thought I'd get, it was a throw-in for a trade, so yeah. So I sold it, but I'm going to profile it before I actually ship it out, because I can't ship it out until Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at the latest, depends on when he pays for it. But yeah, so I'm going to start into it. It is Dark Irregulars. It is an Amon build, Amon reverse even. Now then, this deck profile is, this deck itself isn't my build, it is the guy's build who I got it off. Me personally, there's a few changes that I would like to make, I will go over them, but let's start off with the starter. Starting Vanguard is Greedy Hands. When a Dark Irregular rides it, you move him anywhere to the rearguard circle. His effect is Counterblast 1, move him to the soul. Select a Dark Irregular from your deck that is grade or level 2 or less, grade 2, whichever you want to call it, or less, and move it into your soul. Now then, I will go over what target I mostly use for this card's effect, because I will go over that a bit later on. So it's a good starter, especially in this deck. I'm going to go for grade 3s. I run 4 of the Amon reverse, because it is the Amon reverse deck. Now then, I would be running 3. I would be running only 3 in my build. If it was my build and I was building the deck, I would only run 3. But his effect is Limit Break 4, Counterblast 1 Dark Irregular. Unlock 1 Dark Irregular unit even, not Counterblast. And then he gains 1000 power for each Dark Irregular in your soul. And then if you have 6 or more in your soul, he gains 1 critical. So he can get really high numbers. They would have to perfect guard it. When I played, I have had a few games with it. I have had him up to 60,000+ power, and my opponent has gone no guard, because they've not got the perfect guards to guard it. They've got Quartet Walls, but Quartet Wall, they'd have to get 5 10k triggers just to stop this attack, and then this is already gone critical, so it's 2 critical, and then I checked another critical trigger, so it was just basically game over. But yeah, then I run 4 of the Break Ride. In my build, obviously, like I said, there'd be 3 of the Amon reverse, 3 of the Break Ride, and then there'd just be 2 of the normal Amon. Break Ride effect. Obviously, it's Limit Break. Here, your Vanguard gains 10,000 power. Select up to 3 of your rearguard Dark Irregular units, and they gain the following effect. They gain 1000 power for each Dark Irregular in your soul. So basically the same as our one, gaining the power of the soul. Now, they're going to get pretty high-powered rearguards, so it's going to be hard for them to block against them as well. So basically, that is the whole concept of this deck, just overpowering your opponent so much that they have to throw their entire hand away to stop them taking damage, or use perfect guards. So, and when he attacks, you can also soul charge 1 to give him 1000 power, so he's not bad. Oh, and also Amon gains 2k for, well, Amon reverse gains 2k if you have the normal Amon in the soul, which this deck doesn't have. Next, for grade 2s, I run 3 of this Amon's follower, Psycho, can't see his last name because my hand's over it. Grave. There is 3 there, just so you know. See, yeah. And when he comes into play, if you have 6 or more Dark Irregulars in your soul, Counterblast 1, he gains 5000 power until the end of the turn. It's not that great, but yeah, it's there. Then I would run, well then, I would take one of the other ones out and run 1 more of this, because I like this card and I like the artwork. It's kind of cool. It's a succubus. What's not cool about it? Anyway, when she comes into rearguard, you can soul charge 2 from the top of your deck. So basically just more soul charging. What's more to say? And then 1 of this card, which I agree, it is a card that you'd only run 1 of in this build because it is an Amon card. But the reason why I think 1 is good, because when he goes from the guard circle to the drop zone, you soul charge 2. So either, it's just a card to guard with. You're not going to play it, you're just going to keep it in your hand and guard with it. And then, obviously, 4 of the 12k attackers gains 3000 power if you have a Vanguard with Amon in its name. Pretty easy to fulfill that condition, considering it's an Amon deck. onto grade 1s. 4 perfect guards. Because why would you not run 4 perfect guards? In today's meta with all the double standing vanguards and lock-in and overpowering like 60,000 to 40,000 or from 40,000 plus vanguards attacking, you're going to need the perfect guard. And then I run he runs 4-dimensional creeper, which I agree with. It's the target I usually would get for greedy hands. His effect. This is your ideal grade 1 ride as well, because you want this card in your soul. Why? Because you can send it from your soul to the drop zone to soul charge 2. So this helps you build up that soul for that Amon reverse's fucking whopping power. So it is just needed. You need to get this in your soul and move it to the drop zone just to soul charge more. It's actually quite funny because in one of the games I went greedy hands. I ride this off greedy hands. Next turn I went, I think it was at the 12k attacker over here. Then I went greedy hands effect, counterblast 1, put another one into the soul, sent them both out, got another one into the soul, sent it out, got the 4th one into the soul, and so on. So my soul was really, really big from early game. I think it was like 18 or 19 cards come wave, like come Amon reverse, if not more. I'm pretty sure it was like 19. Very useful card in this deck. And then obviously 3 of the 10k attacker. I would run 4, but I don't have room. I'd rather run the 4-dimensional creepers, like I said. And that I did, and so did the other guy. So kind of agreed on something. But yeah, gain 3,000 power if you have a vanguard with Amon in its name. And then 3 of this Amon's, the smaller version of the other succubus. This is the Amon's followed by Hell's Deal instead of Hell's Draw. Comes into rearguard, soul charge 2. I would run 4, but don't have 4, just because I like the card. As for triggers, 4 of this critical because it's a crit, and 4 more crit because you want to hit those crits. So that's 8 crit. 1 of this draw, and this draw's effect is you can move it to the soul. You can put this unit into your soul to soul charge 1, so it's like 5k showdown play, move to soul charge 1. And then 3 of this draw because he only had 3 of this draw and 1 of this draw. So yeah. And then of course 4 of the heal, Hell's Trick. So there is 4 of this, like the Hell's Deal cards in this deck, such as Hell's Trick, which is the heal, Hell's Deal, which is this for the grade 1, and then there's Hell's Draw. So that's 4 heals, 4 draws, and sorry about that, yawning, because I've not had no sleep for the past 2 days now. Or something like that anyway. And 8 crit. So that is the deck. It is the Amon reverse build without the Amons because the guy didn't have any and didn't want to run any. So it's this guy. So basically this is your boss monster off the deck. It is a good deck. It can keep up with the likes of Jewel Knights because I played against Jewel Knights and I played against Liberators. It won both because I guess I locked out against some of in a certain extent, but it's basically I got the power so high that they couldn't guard. That's pretty much all of this deck, how this deck works. You build up soul, and then you just get the powerhouse down and just beat over them with power. So thanks for watching YouTube. This is Novastar. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Just remember to subscribe, and if you would like more content of Vanguard, please let me know because I am still getting into Vanguard. And there will be more content, but not as much. And I will try and get more White Schwartz content for those White Schwartz players. Thanks for watching. Bye.